Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. So today I'm going to be talking about my experience going to see Everybody's Talking About Jamie. I'm talking a little bit loud because the rain is so heavy right now, and I'm in a room that's literally, I've got two glass walls in a glass room, so I really hope you guys can hear this, it's so loud. Anyway, so last Saturday I went to see Everybody's Talking About Jamie with Layton Williams, Richie, Hayley, Tamaddons, and I saw the understudy and I can't even remember her name. I'm like, oh my god, Minister Jack, that's it. And it was absolutely incredible. It's my second time seeing the show, but my first time seeing Layton, and I've heard amazing things about Layton and I've always wanted to go and see him. So when I heard he was taking over as Jamie, I thought, yeah, I'm going to have to go again. And it was absolutely brilliant. I went up, I didn't make a day of it in London like I normally do. I can make a day, like I have a day out and then I go see a show. But me and my mum went up like mid-afternoon, got there for about 5, and we just wandered around Leicester Square, which is really lovely. It's so close to the theatre, which I really badly actually never realised. Because they closed Piccadilly station, so we got off at Leicester Square and just had like a wander around. You've got M&M World there, you've got lots of lovely different shops, different restaurants. It's really nice to see. Like, I definitely recommend, if you've got time before a show, if you're in the area, just having a wander around Leicester Square. And then we went to a place called Donut Time in Shaftesbury Avenue, which is about 5-minute walk away from the Apollo Theatre, and it does the most amazing donuts. I'm going to try and link a photo into this video, but my editing skills aren't really great. If I can't actually, I'm going to add it at the end. But I had one called See You Later, as in S-I-A, not S-E-E, that's what I said like that. And it was red velvet. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was so good, but it was really sickly. That's amazing, that place. Like, I've actually been there as well before. That's my second time going to that place, and although it is expensive, like a lot of people are like, oh, no, it's too expensive for me, you got to treat yourself every now and then, so I think, yeah, definitely go to that. And then we didn't actually eat in any restaurants in Shaftesbury Avenue because we quite simply didn't have the time in the end. We just about spent so much time wandering around, we were like, oh my god, we ran out of time, so we just went to McDonald's. But there are really nice restaurants down Shaftesbury, so make some time, you know, have a little wander around, see what there is. You know, just before a show, it's nice. But anyway, going back to the show, Layton Williams, incredible, absolutely incredible. And actually, just before the show, my mum was waiting in the foyer bit, and I ran down to Boots to get something. And on my way, I saw Layton Williams, and he was on the phone, and I completely freaked out. I was like, oh my god, it's Layton. And I thought, if I don't go meet him now, I'll never have the chance, because I didn't have the time to go to the stage door afterwards. And I sort of just tapped him on the shoulders and I went, I'm really sorry, I'm really sorry. And he was like, no, it's fine. And he ended his phone call, which by the way was so lovely of him, so kind. And I did apologise for being so rude, because obviously I did interrupt his phone call, but what a gentleman. Honestly, such a nice man. Like, he does come across as, in like Insta videos and stuff, as really cocky and a bit full of himself, but he was so kind to me, and honestly really was such a gentleman. And it was really funny because I said to him, I'm seeing you in an hour, and he was like, really, why? And I went, in the show, and he went, oh yeah, and I was like, did you forget that you're on? But no, he was really lovely. I got some amazing merchandise as well, which for some reason I haven't even brought downstairs, so I'm going to quickly pause this and go and grab it. Yes, anyway, as I was saying, I got a load of merchandise, and it was, oh my god, sorry. And it was amazing actually, because this t-shirt, I went to see the show on the Saturday, and it's come out on the Friday. Really, really nice. It says if you can't see it and you don't even know it, which is one of the songs from the show, and on the back it says Everybody's Talking About Jamie. So I really like that. I really like it, and it's really comfortable as well. I got this bracelet, which there's like a little pot to the side of the merchandise stand that says, like, if you can donate for charity. It's like an anti-bullying charity, and it says a place where we belong, which is also lyrics to one of the songs, one of my favourite songs. I got this notebook, which you can personalise. It's got stickers, so instead of saying like Everybody's Talking About Jamie, you can put your own name or like whatever. I haven't personalised it yet, and to be honest, I doubt I'm going to ever use this because it's so brilliant, and I wouldn't want to use it. I'm really bad at things like that. And on the back is a picture of John, who was the original Jamie. So I got that as well. I got another pen because my last one had John on it, this one's got Layton on it, which I'm not taking into work, because I took my other one into work and everyone kept taking it, and I was like, no, don't take my pen. And of course, a programme. And actually, if you do go to the theatre and not sure what to do with your tickets, like I know a lot of people frame their tickets, what I do, because I always go with like my mum to the theatre, so I keep one to put in my scrapbook full of theatre tickets, and another one I staple to the back page. Like I make, like if there's a photo say from the show, I never do it on the back page, but if it's an advert I do. So it's just a nice place to keep it, and especially like with this, because I've seen it twice, I can look and think, oh yeah, this is one I saw on so-and-so day. It's nice to sort of look back and remember it. And on the back is a picture of the cast. So that's the merchandise I got. In terms of Layton Williams, because the last time I saw Luke Bayer, who was John's understudy, who I think will always be my favourite Jamie. He was absolutely incredible. I saw his last show. Layton was very, very, very good. My only criticism with him is he was almost too confident and too cocky, and if you've seen the show you'll know that. So basically the story is of this boy becoming like a drag queen, and for a 16-year-old boy obviously to sort of come out like that is quite difficult. You know, they don't really have an easy ride, whether that's from friends, family or whoever, or people at school. There's always going to be negative comments, unfortunately, and I just found like the beginning of the show where he was coming out, he was really confident and he didn't show any vulnerability at all. And there's a song that's very early on in the show called The Wall in My Head, and it's one of my favourite songs from the performance, and I just thought, I don't know, he just didn't seem like he was having a hard time in the show, which is what the story is about. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like I'm just like rambling, but I don't know, I just felt like he could have shown a lot more emotion, a lot more vulnerability. But the second half, where obviously the character is more confident, Layton was brilliant. You know, his dancing is absolutely phenomenal. Singing was great, he's got a great voice. And if you've seen the show, you'll know what I mean. The scene where he's in the bathroom with Pretty, oh my god, I was literally roaring in the theatre, it was so funny. Just the way he acted, he did it a lot different to Luke. Luke's was hilarious. I remember them being in stitches, and this was really funny. But he put his own spin on it, and what's nice as well is Layton, during the curtain call, because it was Shane and Hayley's last show, he almost, like when he was singing, didn't make it like about him, even though he was like the main singer on the stage. He put a lot of the attention on Shane and Hayley, which was really nice. Yeah, because he sort of just wanted to sort of give them that moment. He did a lovely speech for the two of them as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for my review of Layton. In terms of seeing the show, like if you haven't seen it, I was talking to a parent at work and I said to her, you have to see the show. It's such an amazing show. For me, it's such a feel-good show. But, and I said this to the parent, don't judge the show on the trailer. I hate the trailer. To me, it doesn't portray the story at all. Like I looked at the trailer and I said to my mum, if I haven't seen the show, I don't think I'd want to with this trailer, because it almost seems too happy for me. And I don't know, I mean, other people might absolutely love it, but to me I just don't really like it. If you want to judge the show, listen to the song The Wall in My Head. I think that, or the song My Boy, because when I first heard of the show, like I didn't read too much about it, and I thought, oh my god, this is like such a feel-good show, like little dances in my sea, I'm going to be absolutely loving it. And then I watched Luke perform on Children in Need last year, and I'd always wanted to see the show, and I saw him perform, but just before he did, his the mother in the show performed her song My Boy, and I thought, oh my god, there's so much more to this show than like happy, you know, what a feel-good show. So I definitely recommend it. But yeah, if you want to have an opinion on it, don't watch the trailer. Like listen to The Wall in My Head or My Boy, because I think they say a lot more about the show than the trailer does. But it's amazing. I would recommend Everybody's Talking About Jamie to everybody. Sorry, I find it really funny when I say the same word twice in a sentence. I'm really trying to persuade my brother to go with me, but he doesn't think it's going to be his cup of tea, and it isn't for everybody, you know. But what I found amazing about it is the show is about a boy who's gay who wants to become a drag queen. Yet the first time I saw it, I looked around and I was in the dress circle and everybody else around me was above 50, and I thought this is amazing that it isn't just for the LGBTQ community, which I think a lot of people when I talk about the show are like, oh, I can't see that because it's only for gay people. No, it's not, because there were so many old people in that audience. I'm not saying old people aren't gay, but I could tell like that man and woman were together, you know, that man and woman over there were together, that woman on her own. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that show is for everybody, and that's what I said to my mum. There's something in that show for everybody, and I think everybody would love it. And I think my brother is just judged the show too much. Sorry, Peter, but I do feel like you are. I just think it's one of those shows that you can go and you can have a good time, but you can also see a really like interesting story. Like, there's a story to be told. It's not just singing and dancing. Like, I heard about Thriller, like Thriller I really want to see, and I've heard like it's the story about Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5, but somebody said to me, it's not really a story, it's just songs. And I was like, that's almost not what I want for a show. Like, if I was going to see, like, I'd see a concert. But I heard something else about Thriller, like, I'm not slating Thriller. But that's not what it is about Jamie. There's a story to it as well, and I think it's such an enjoyable experience, and I would recommend it to everybody, because the message it portrays is absolutely beautiful, not just for Jamie as well, but for Pretty, for Miss Hedge, for everybody involved, you know, Loco Chanel. It is amazing. So do go and see it. If you have seen it and you're watching this video, do comment down below, let me know what you like, what you don't like about it. The one thing I don't like about the show is the song, The Legend of Loco Chanel. I don't know why. I loved it when Shane sung it, but I can't think of the actor's name. I can see it, but I can't think of his name before. I didn't like the way he sung it. I was just a bit like, oh. And my manager at work, who's also seen the show, said she wasn't too keen on the song. But that's the only thing I wouldn't like, that bit. Oh, and also, oh, it's all coming out now. Also, that scene just before the work of art, where Miss Hedge is basically forcing Jamie to do something he doesn't want to do. I understand why she does it, but to me I just feel like, oh, I don't know, I don't really like it. But obviously I know it has to be included. But that's the only thing I'd say, like, it's not even that like I don't like, it's just, it makes me feel uncomfortable. But, yeah, I would just say The Legend of Loco Chanel, I'm not really keen on that song. But Layton Williams is amazing. He's in the show till January, so do go along and see him if you can. I have heard his understudy, who plays Saeed currently, is amazing. I read a review earlier this morning, and they said he portrays it like so differently to Layton. Like, he's not as confident, he's not as cocky, like he really shows more vulnerability. So I'm really keen on seeing him. But I'll definitely go see the show again. So if you haven't seen it, do have a look around at different videos on YouTube just to give yourself like a feel for it. Other than that, that's pretty much my review on everybody's talking about Jamie. Next week, it's my birthday! It's a week today. But even more important than that, I'm going to see Wicked again, and I'm so excited! And please hurry up and announce the new cast of Wicked, because I'm really getting like so wound up about it. I want to know who the new cast are. So yeah, so my next, sorry pumpkin, sorry my cat just made a jump. So my next video will be on my review on Wicked. However, I'm seeing it on, I don't know. Oh no, I'm seeing it on Monday, and then Tuesday I go away on holiday, so I don't think the video will be up until the week after. So who knows, or it might be up, it depends. All depends if I've packed in time, probably won't have done, as always. Yeah, so other than that, have a great week guys.